Welcome to Disconnected. It seems like everybody is protesting and marching, even Israel. Let's have a look. Israel citizens protest against Prime Minister's decision. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu fired his defense minister, causing more political turmoil in the country. Let's go for
Growing
it.
turmoil in Israel. Fiery protests erupting in the streets tonight. This comes just hours after embattled Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu dismissed his defense minister. That cabinet member said he would not support Netanyahu's attempts to take power from the judiciary. The battle over Netanyahu's plans is now intensifying. Here's ABC's Patrick Reevell.
Israeli cities tonight erupting in protest after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu sacked his defense minister today, the country's political turmoil rapidly deepening. Netanyahu removing Yoav Gallant, a member of his own Likud party, after Gallant called for a pause in the government's controversial plan to weaken Israel's judiciary, essentially stripping its power to have final say on Israel's laws. The plan triggering weeks of massive protests. An estimated 300,000 citizens marching Saturday, many alleging the plan is a power grab that could make Israel an autocracy more like Turkey or Russia.
We all have to fight for our rights because of the plans of Benjamin Netanyahu that want to turn this nation into a dictatorship.
The unprecedented anger spreading to Israel's military, with hundreds of reservists refusing to report for duty. But for now, Netanyahu pressing on, with a key parliamentary vote expected this week on a law that would give the current ruling coalition ultimate control over most judicial appointments. Israel critics warning headed for an unprecedented constitutional crisis. Benjamin Netanyahu's opponents accuse him of weakening Israel's judiciary to protect himself as he's on trial for serious corruption allegations. Netanyahu denies all charges, but those protesting say that this is escalating into an existential battle for Israel's democratic soul.
It seems like this is a common theme now. There are people in power who are becoming... It's like, well, we all know this. History always repeats itself. There's always... this resurgence in power, desire for ultimate power. You've got a democracy, and eventually, somebody steps up, gets a massively big head, and starts this sort of shit. And therefore, all I can say is, march on, folks, march on. This has to be stopped. Please put your comments down below.